Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLees. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday, okay? Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Tequila Tuesday. Happy Titty Tuesday. Oh, y'all know whatever tea it is that y'all celebrate. Happy Tea Day to y'all. Okay, now look, I know I wasn't live yesterday. I canceled my live because I was aggravated. And plus, it wasn't that much news going on anyway. So I was like, girl, go chill out. You know what I'm saying? Relax, relate, release. Sit to yourself and everyone around you and come on back on Tuesday in a better mood. Okay. And I am now back in a better mood and whatnot. Okay. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Monday and will have a great Tuesday because we is here to discuss some things. Okay. Some little chit chat, some pop culture, some gossip news, foolishness, and what's not. Okay, thank y'all for being here. You can be anywhere in the world with me, and I appreciate y'all. So thank y'all to the live watchers and also to those who always watch the read of the play. Okay, and y'all know do a couple of things for me. Okay, one, make sure to subscribe. Okay, two, make sure to like the video, share the video. Like or comment in the comment section because it is a conversation between me and y'all and everything. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. Hi. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? How was everyone? Okay. I'm doing good. Okay. Doing good. But hey, to the people, to all my mods, my members, the JayBirds, newbies, obies, the lovers and the haters. Oh, how is everyone doing? Okay. Look. Y'all, I hope y'all agree. Okay, I miss y'all. Okay, even though I was live on Sunday, was I live twice? I was live twice on Sunday, okay? But I still miss y'all nonetheless, okay? But hello to the people. Hi, how are y'all? Okay, make sure to hit the like button as we begin, okay? But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot of foolishness. And I was like, what is going on, Lord? What is happening? Let me touch on one little thing. Okay. Now look. I appreciate subscribers, members, all that and whatnot. Okay, I appreciate y'all, wholeheartedly, you know, wholeheartedly. But I've been needing y'all sometimes to comment down on my comment section, on my DMs, because somebody DM'd me today on IG. And this is the thing, y'all know on Instagram, like usually, if it's somebody you don't know, someone you not with for me, the DMs go to the little other folder. I rarely check the other folder. Okay, I skim it sometime because y'all will be surprised of it's a lot. Okay, so I skim it sometime, you know what I'm saying? But usually, folks, unless I hit accept, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know I synced it. So today I'm at work, busy at work, and I got a DM, and the DM came like to my regular DM, and I was like, who the fuck is this person? Who is this? So I went to my IG and I clicked because I'm looking like I don't know how this popped up, how it popped up as if I know this person. And it was a person, it was a guy. Hey, Jaylee, I'm a subscriber. I like your content, blah, 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 bloop, 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 blop. Have a great day, bloop, bloop, blop. Again, I'm at work working. So I was like, okay, put my phone, because I'm finishing doing what I'm doing. 10 minutes later, same person who I do not know. Okay. Well, that's rude. You see my message and you ain't saying nothing back to me. And this is the 5th time I'm like, so I'm at work. You bothering me at my day job. What the fuck what is going on? I was confused. And this person who said, I can read what the person said. Because I took a screenshot. Because I'm like, you will not come around my house and be disturbing my peace. Okay? Because we not going to do, that's not what we going to do. Okay? That ain't what's going to happen. Not today, not ever. Oh, where I'm from. Seems like I was having 2 phones. And I just felt like bloppy bloop, dude who I don't know. Okay? Don't do that. Listen to the thing, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I appreciate y'all for sure. And I don't try to ignore anybody, okay? But I also am very careful because some folks is crazy. So I keep a firm line between JayLeesCorner and Jaylee. Don't come at me as if you know me and as if I owe you anything, okay? Don't do it. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just keeping it real. You read my message. You did not message. That's rude. This is your 5th time doing this. You are wrong. What the fuck? What? You're wrong for that. I'm still going to support your YouTube channel. God bless you and your family. And I said, the fuck are you talking to? I'm wrong. I don't know you. And again, I want to reiterate. I love all of my JayBirds supporters and this and that. I do. But I want y'all to know, if y'all message me somewhere, half the time I don't see things, or I choose to just keep a firm line. When people send me, I get a lot of DMs. And people is crazy. And sometimes if you respond back one too many times, they think y'all friends, they think they know you, and then things go and I got to cuss them. So I'm just trying to make, because I want to let it be known. I am never trying to be rude to y'all, but I don't have time a lot of times to respond. I work a full-time job. So I'm like, don't be surprised if you send me. And if you just send me something to say, hey, okay. I'm like, what is wrong with this person? So I sent the message back. Y'all wonder what I said? I said, first of all, hello. Second of all, I don't have to respond to anyone in any way, shape, or form. Okay, just because you send a message, I don't have to respond. Okay, you just told me hello. What is leave me alone? Okay, I said, third, sir, I don't know you, and I have never gotten a message to ignore 5 times. I mean, he's lying. You're a liar. Okay, I said, fourth, I don't even get how you got in my inbox. Because how y'all know IG sends messages to that other box? How you get in my inbox to even see that I saw your message and did not respond. Made me mad. Okay. I said, I don't know how you got my box without me approving you. Anyway, lastly, do not confuse being a supporter of my YouTube channel as approval to expect me to personally talk to you while I'm over here in my life doing stuff. Okay? Doing stuff. You hear me? Do not tell me I'm being rude, because how? How the fuck, Sway? How? Okay? I said me sending a message doesn't mean anything except I saw it. I saw it. Okay. I said, so please be blessed or be blocked. It's your choice. Peace be on to you. And then I blocked them but I waited a few minutes and I blocked them because I feel like, again, I do not want anyone feeling like I am trying to be mean, rude, or whatever. If you send me a DM, just know it was sent. Just know it was sent. You know what I'm saying? Some things I see, some things I don't. I really do not have time with my life and my job and YouTube and this and that to respond. A lot of folks DM me and say, hey, Jaylee, I skim my DMs in the little box, the little extra boxes. Okay. And some things I respond to because I feel like it needs a response. Because okay, I can. But sometimes I'm like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay. Now I was going to post it on social media and go, but I'm like, no, because the person, his name, you can see the name. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't even know me. I don't know. I'm still wondering how the fuck he got into my inbox. I was like, what? I'm like, I don't know this person. Who are you? I don't know you. What is I don't know you. So if you are a JayBird or whatever, if you DM me, I'm not purposely ignoring you, whether you see that I saw your message or not. I'm like, and again, he sent a message, and 10 minutes later, DM me talking about you saw my I'm like, bitch, I could be driving, or my phone could have just opened up and saw anywhere go. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's also why I keep a firm line between, being too personable, because again, folks get offended, and I ain't got time for Jaylee's a rude, mean. I'm like, sir, all you said was hello, and then went off about me being rude and mean because I didn't say hello back. I don't know you. My mama told me, do not talk to strangers. You are a stranger. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Leave me alone. Okay, anyway, y'all. So I just want to make that point. Okay, I am never purposefully ignoring anybody. Okay, but I also feel like I have to protect myself and not get too personable on my social media to where people think they have the right to tell me I'm being mean because I didn't say hi back. Bitch, you can say hi on a post. Anyway, and he's blocked. He's blocked. Fucker. I'm like, being a supporter of anybody does not mean they owe you anything. Like y'all don't owe me anything, and I don't owe y'all nothing. Let's have my time, but I'm here anyway. Let's get to what we here to get into. That was a bit of, as Rox would call it, a little housekeeping. Okay. Anyway, y'all, crazy. Anyway, hi. Now he went. Look, you can't. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. Don't want it. Now wait a minute. A whole random. It was very weird. I was confused. Hi, Candy. I was confused. Okay. People being their villains. Okay. Disrespect me in my time. Bishop already gone somewhere. Y'all. Bishop robbery better gone. But look. Let's refresh the energy. Okay. We're gonna have a little quickness. Okay. Y'all, little quick dance break and have a good time. Shit. Okay. Jesus. When somebody mentioned mission robbery, I was like, let me just show them, honey, our second dance break thing. Okay. So oh, I ain't shit. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. So yeah, I want to be sure to, keep the dance breaks, different. Okay. Y'all don't know how I had to go through that man's IG, his church services, to find him dancing in those 3 different times. Okay. I had to go click on it and say it had to watch it a little bit. Okay, download, skim through it, y'all. And I was cracking up last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning, putting that together. Okay. So let's get into what we came here to get into. Wait, let's see. I didn't once ask about something in your city, and you see, I respond to things. I'm like, okay, that deserves a response because you're asking me a question about something in my city. Okay. See, you thought it was gonna be Nikki. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it wasn't. It was the bishop. Because I can only use dancing from folks' IG to not get flagged for content or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's Bishop Robert. Okay. Now let's get into the bull stuff. Now look, okay, there are things to discuss, okay, from there. Okay, but we also have things to discuss that I have saved. Okay. Let's start. Let's get this out the way because I was sad. When I seen this because I was a fan. Okay, I was a fan of Miss Suzanne Summers. Okay, and again, I have not been on the Gotham Chat Live since either Thursday or Friday. So we're gonna be, catching up on some things or whatever that I have not discussed, since then. But Suzanne Summers, okay. Now look, y'all know I was always a step by step date. Wasn't she on that? That was her song. I was always singing that in my videos, whatever. I was like, not Suzanne Summers. Y'all, I text. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. But I sent him a text because I send him all the news of things that's happening or whatever, and he was like, no, he was so sad. Suzanne Summers, for me, I'm like, I know her. Like, I watched Three's Company. I loved Step by Step. And so I remember her and her Thigh Master. Okay. And I just feel like I was like, damn. And she was only 76 years old. And to me, 76 is young. You know what I'm saying? For someone to pass away. Now, she was a breast cancer survivor, if I'm not mistaken. They did not say, like, how, excuse me, they did not say how. Y'all, him don't take, white women from TV shows yesteryear. Well, it's okay. I'll send you some things. But I was like, not Suzanne Summers. Okay. Because I feel like no one knew if she was sick or nothing. You know what I'm saying? None of that came out. And it's like when Betty White died, Betty White was like damn near 100. Okay. Bob Barker, Bob Barker was old. Okay. I feel like when older people, like in the 80s and 90s, if they pass away, we like, they were older. But I'm like, she was only 76. She was on right on her birthday. She died the day before her 77th birthday. Okay. I love Suzanne Summers. Okay. She helped white women with that Thigh Master. People love that Thigh Master. And she was great on Three's Company. She was great on Step by Step. I feel like she's always seemed like this upbeat, jolly, non-problematic white woman. And, I know she was fired from Three's Company. You know what I'm saying? It was up with the bull of the shits. She was fighting for equal pay. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Susan, like, we don't have, look, no tea, no shade. We don't have that many older white women who are non-problematic in our world, okay? We don't have many non-problematic, non-old race things popping up, that come around here who black folk love, who white. I don't know nobody who did not like Suzanne Summers. And now I was like, not Suzanne. I was like, and I was coming home today, and I was like, I'm like, who? I was trying to remember where I was when Prince died, because I'm like, I remember where folk be at, where I be at when folk. And I'm like, I was at home eating the pickle. And I'm like, not Suzanne Summers. I was so sad. Okay. So condolences to her children, her husband, her fans, and everybody in the thing around here. Okay. Everybody in the thing. Now look, is there another white woman? What other white woman do you not want to lead this earth? Whoever that person is, we're gonna bubble wrap them. Go bubble wrap Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams, John Amos, bubble wrap them. Esther Roll already did. If we can just bubble wrap people who need to be here, and we not trying to see them lead this episode. Because I was like, damn it, not Suzanne Summers. I was so sad. Anyway, y'all. From death comes birth. Okay, we have a few happy birthdays. Genuine, okay, genuine around here. Genuine, happy birthday. Now I don't know how old he's 53. Happy 53rd to. Now this is not a current photo. Can't nobody tell me this is him right now, because I've seen that man, and that ain't look. I don't know, but. He don't look bad. I'm just joking. But happy birthday to Genuine. Now he look good for 53. He does. Okay, he really does. Now a lot of his songs are my favorite. But again, happy birthday to that man. Okay. Also, happy birthday, Keyshia Cole. Okay, happy birthday. 42nd. She's 42 years young. Okay, happy birthday to Keisha of the Code. Girl, talking more. Happy birthday. Okay, I feel like Keisha Cole has lived like 4-5 different lives, and I think this is because of her childhood, her adoption, them reality shows, her marriage, baby daddy ship. Was she with Birdman? Was Keisha Cole? Birdman dated Keisha Cole and Toni Braxton? Because wasn't Keisha Cole the one who went to Birdman house and like beat somebody up? Wasn't that Birdman? I feel like it was Birdman. I feel like it was. Birdman dated both Genuine and Keisha Cole. Lord. I guess so. I mean, Vicky was with Faith and Lil' Kim, a singer and a rapper. So Birdman being with both Keisha Cole at one point and also being with Toni Braxton, I guess it makes sense. Girl, but happy birthday, girl. I just realized, damn. All right, now Keisha and Birdman. Okay. Also, the white man. Happy birthday to Michigan's own Eminem. Now, was he born here? I don't think he was born here. I think he lived here for the longest, but I'm not sure. Anyway, happy 51st birthday to Eminem. Okay, the white rapper who people love to be like. Okay, he was the whitest rapper ever who was wanted to be black and was accepted by black folk or whatever. He was like a hardcore Vanilla Ice. But happy birthday to you. Okay, I feel like Eminem was a crazy drug induced white rapper, and he's grown up to be like Mexican. Like for some reason, when I see him now, he just look like a Mexican. I don't know why, or Puerto Rican. with a beard. Anyway, happy birthday to Eminem. Okay, clean and sober. I feel like because he's clean and sober now, he looks different. But again, happy birthday, nonetheless. I saved so much stuff, y'all. I saved so much stuff, and it's not in no kind of order. So I'm trying to let y'all see me and see the stuff. See me and then see the stuff. Now, is it somebody else's birthday? I feel like I'm forgetting something I don't know. Okay, so some congratulations. Hey, some congratulations. Okay, we have to say congratulations to Honey Sexy Red. I said, Lord Jesus. I said, Lord, why? Jesus be offense. Okay, Sexy Red. Now look, they was first talking about her being pregnant a couple days ago. Now, when I first saw it, I said, I don't believe this. Because y'all know we've had these young artists who act pregnant, who poke their belly out and be lying or whatever. I was like, man, she joking, she playing or whatever. Okay. And I'm like, at the award show, and I went back and I looked at her award show performance. And in the comments I promise y'all, in the comment section of one of the videos of her performance at the award show, somebody put in the comment section, she looked about 12 weeks out of a clinic. And I'm like, not out of a clinic. They were saying she looked like because her belly was a little fluffy. And I was like, she was pregnant the whole time. Now, after she posted Teen Boy, Teen Girl announcing the pregnancy, some felt like maybe she's pregnant. When you put Teen Boy, Teen Girl and have a belly poked out, and folks have to still say, maybe she's pregnant. I don't know, because folks be lying, okay? But she was like, no, I couldn't breathe right here. I was sucking my stomach in, okay? She was pregnant here. I couldn't breathe. First of all, why does she spell breathe like that? That's not how you see. Now, I have confusion in my brain between breathe and breath when I'm spelling it. But that ain't breathe. That's not breathe at all. Now, the fact that did she sound it out? Because you should not sound things out and then still spell them wrong. I'm gonna leave that be. But again, she was like, I was pregnant here. Okay, I was sucking it in. I'm like, girl, I guess so. So, girl, congrats. Now, this is my thing. I don't feel like everyone has to make a decision for what works best for them. Okay, decide what works best for you. Now, I do not believe that anybody having a child is going to ruin their career. I do believe you need to be responsible enough to be a parent, okay? Because we've seen the Krishans of the world, okay? We praying for that baby, okay? So I feel like I don't think her being is like, oh my gosh, she like it should not ruin. Okay. Now I'm like, ain't her I thought her man was in jail. I'm really, but congratulations. Okay, look, babies are a blessing. Babies are a blessing one way or the other. And everyone has to do what's right for them. Okay. Oh, she had a baby already? Okay, I didn't know that. She's a mom. That's somebody's mama. Can you imagine, girl? Y'all. Back in my day, it was a song called "Your Mama's on Crack Rock." Not my mama. Your mama's on crack rock. Whatever. It was a song called "Your Mama's on Crack Rock." It would come on the radio. Okay, we would sing and dance to it. Now, could you imagine 2023? Your mama is making songs about her booty hole being brown, her coochie being pink, pound town, the ultrasound, as the comment said, and you in school being teased about it. Child, I guess some folks' mamas is porn stars, but if you're a child, you would hope your friends would not be watching porn and see your mama. But I just feel like, Sexy Red rapping about her coochie being pink and her booty hole being brown. It remind me, your mama's on crack rock. Not my mama, your mama's on. And it was kids. It was kids. Look, y'all, later on, not right now, because I'm alive. I want y'all, when we done on live, go and just Google the song, Your Mama's on Crack Rock, and go watch the video. Okay? It's children singing that to the kids. Not my mama. Your mama's on crack rock. Girl, I'm just saying, this is weird to me. Okay, but congratulations, confetti. She's pregnant. Okay, and look, babies are a blessing. Babies are a blessing. Babies are a blessing. One way or other. Now look. Okay. Look. Okay. Y'all see her on the thumbnail. Y'all should know why Halle Bailey, girl, Halle, is on here. I say Halle. I hate when I do that. Halle Bailey. Y'all know why she there. Okay. Because y'all, she was walking round town and was caught, spotted, exposed. Okay. Now I'm assuming that she was probably at a doctor's appointment because you see on her arm where her sleeve was up, it's a little band-aid. So they probably drew blood. Okay. Now, at this point, I don't feel like we have to keep saying if she's pregnant. We know she has not told anybody she is. Look, Halle Bailey has not told anybody publicly out her mouth that she is pregnant by her boyfriend. She ain't told nobody nothing. Okay. Matter of fact, this post right here don't even say nothing about her being pregnant. All it say is Baywatch, Halle Bailey, and DDG Spot taking a nice little stroll in Santa Monica. Now she's in a hoodie. She's in some really baggy clothes. You know. However, we clearly see that there is a belly. Okay. We clearly see she has a belly. And the fact that, she is a young woman who is young, in her 20s, early 20s, who usually is a very slim and trim young woman. So I don't think this is fat shaming. I don't think we're, maybe she had a burger. I just want to cover my babies. Why are you saying she's pregnant? Because she looks pregnant. Okay? The period. And she looked like, they see me. They see me. They got me. Okay? And let me say this. Let me say this about this, okay? Again, when I said about Sexy Red, nobody being pregnant means their career is over. I saw so many comments. Oh, why would she get pregnant at the height of her career? Oh, why would she get pregnant by a loser? Oh, why? Your mama was dating your daddy. He was a loser. And y'all okay? And y'all weren't even rich. She rich. He rich. Okay? That boy is a multi-millionaire. Okay? She is a multi-millionaire. Okay? They are both legally grown adults. As far as we know, they are in a whole relationship and have been. Okay? They have been together. Okay? They have been together. You hear me? So I feel like anybody complaining, like, oh my God, why would she do that? Oh my God. Girl, look at her. Look at her man. This was them last night. Okay. Now, first of all, whoever is doing her wardrobe is a genius. This is how you conceal a pregnancy at events. It's really, really easy. All you do is cover the belly. Everything from the boobs to the boobs down, you put something fluffy. You put something fluffy. And you put it in black. Because then it's harder to see. Okay, now clearly, she's pregnant. Okay, I am no longer playing the let's not say, because I do not have an issue with a 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old grown adult working woman in a relationship being upset that she's pregnant. I don't give a fuck. What aggravates me the most is the disdain, rude, disparaging remarks to Haley. Girl, Halle, that's not. If I say Haley, I want y'all to know it is accidental, because I know that her name is Halle Bailey, and it is my mind is dumb. But it aggravates me that so many people feel like they have the right to tell her, "Oh, you're dumb. You're dumb." I'm like, your mama was dumb when she got to daddy. So many people be with folks and oh, he's a great guy, and then two years later you're single, divorced, homeless, or whatever. You was whatever. There's no person on this earth that can guess how someone would be later on in life, because we don't know. That lady look happy. And until she tell us differently, why y'all complaining so dang much about grown folk? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if we see him mistreating her. Okay, Krishan, I compare everything to Krishan and Blueface. Okay, that's toxicness when you say the person should not be together. Okay, we actively see Blueface treat Krishan like pure D shit. We see it. You hear me? We see it. We have not seen him mistreat that girl. We have not seen her complain about him, how he treat her. Ain't no one seen that. But folk love to throw tomatoes at people. Now, I'm not saying folk don't have to have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here to give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And if just saying. But I have not seen what's wrong here. It's just people who don't like the fact that he isn't this quintessential dream guy that y'all think she should be with, because he has antics on Twitter trolling people. But whenever we see them together, even when they are photographed together, she don't look unhappy. She walking around in life and she's still smiling with her man. And look where she at. Look where he at. Right by her side. Protecting her. Look where he at. By her side. And she round here looking gorgeous. She looks good. Was round here she was grateful to be honored with the Glamour Woman of the Year because of what she do. And I don't care that she's the Little Mermaid. Do y'all know how many actresses? She is an actress. She's not Ariel. And I'm like, she's pregnant at the perfect time. She's pregnant at a time when it's a whole. She can't even discuss the damn movie because why? It's a strike. She can't say shit about movies. She can't make no movies. She got pregnant at a time where she has downtime to be pregnant out the eye of the people, and then when she has a baby, she can go on and do other things. Okay, with Disney, don't play. Fuck Disney. Why should we tell somebody to hold off on their life to be an actress? She can do both. And if Disney does not want her in a movie because she is a child, so the fuck Disney. You hear me? So again, the wardrobing is great. You hear me? The outfits, the way it's, you see, you can't see nothing. It's perfect to hide her belly. You can't tell this. So this, what you can't tell is that the boning on the front of that is very, very hard. So there's room in the dress to make it look like she's skinny. They fit the dress to make it seem, because she does not want, based on how, and I don't mean y'all, based on how people are judging her, I would not tell y'all shit. Y'all are not, look, fuck y'all, I'm happy, fuck y'all, I love my man, fuck y'all, we in love, y'all can kiss her ass. Yeah, she's singing Kiss My Butt. Kiss my butt. Now, the thing about it is, does that mean that they will be together forever? Does that mean, oh, no, we don't know what it's going to mean. We thought Woman Jada had a perfect life. We thought Beyonce and Jay-Z had a perfect. Nobody know what going to happen. Ain't nobody. All I know is, let that lady live her life. Okay? And when she announces her baby, when she announces whatever she wants to, or if she never do, because we still ain't never seen George Clooney's twins. We ain't never seen Kerry Washington's 3 children. But I need y'all to stop pushing your agenda onto other people. Okay? Because Halle, it's her body. Okay? It's her body. And for whatever reason, Halle and her man and God and whoever have made a decision, because I am no longer saying if she pregnant, because this looks like a pregnant belly. Now, if she is sick and has a tumor, and the tumor in her body has grown her belly out, but no other part of her body, if this weird sickness has made her belly swell out, and she's not pregnant, and this is some other ailment, I'm sorry. But in my opinion, I'm no longer saying if she's pregnant. Because if she wasn't, she would have came out and said that she wasn't. Her choice, though, is to just not say nothing. And not saying nothing ain't lying. Not saying nothing is her minding her business, living her life. But y'all, and I don't mean, I'm saying people in general, okay, really need to stop bombarding that girl. And even him, let's stop calling young black females, young black males, worthless dogs and dumb. Even the way y'all dog him is stupid to me. That is it's like, do y'all wonder how that may make him feel? Again, all I've seen the DDG do is make dumb, petty tweets. He trolling. And when I see her laugh, she be laughing at the shit. Case in point. Did I save it? I think I saved it, but I don't know. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. I sang while I'm looking for stuff because it made me feel like I'm making y'all see. Damn, because it was a post that he made back in April on April Fool's Day, and he made a post. Oh, boom, Chris, in my face. He made a post on April Fool's Day. You see, April 1st, 2020. Now, this is on Halloween Live. April 1st, 2023. Can't wait to be your dad. And I'm like, he wasn't joking. He was, and the thing is, because he trolls so much that no one takes him serious, he alleged, because again, he posted this in April. And no one believed him because April Fools. April Fools. April Fools. And because he trolls so much. And I don't know of him when he was with I don't know anything about that boy before Halle, girl. Halle. So I don't know how he was with her. But what I will say is different people make you be different. And if he was bad to Ruby, I hope Ruby never takes him back. If he was bad to Ruby, I hope Ruby never takes him back. But if he's good, if he's grown and matured, and he's being good to our girl, I can't judge him based on that other relationship. I don't know about that. I'm sure she does. And if she don't care, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So in my opinion, congratulations to our girl, Halle. Girl. That's right. It is Halle, girl. Yes. So I just want people to let them live their life until we see him do something wrong to her and she complained about it. Let them be. Otherwise, y'all gonna just be barking up the wrong goddamn tree. Now I was gonna say the Britney Spears stuff to later on, but I will. Well, no, let me go and do it. Because we it's about babies. Okay, it's about babies. So, child, I said, bitch, what? Where is the thing? Where is the thing? And the right one. Let's scroll down. Child. I want to be sure that the same energy that people was giving Jada about her book. I got it today. The same energy y'all gave Jada about her book. And the same energy and keep me out the group chat. Why are you bringing up old shit? We don't care. Stop talking about your... I want y'all to have the same energy for Britney because Britney's memoir is coming out, I think, next week. And as we see, the media is going to put out point by point by point of stuff in her book. And so every day when they drop little tidbits about Britney's life and stuff in her book, I want the same energy of y'all telling Britney, take us out the group chat. Britney, be quiet. But I want the same fucking energy. Because Jada and her book tour and the media taking piece by piece of her book and putting it out as if Jada keeps talking and not like Jada did a regular book tour. I want that same energy for Britney because Britney, in Britney's book that's coming out, the first tidbit that Britney said from her book, the same way the tidbit that Jada said was in her book too, is that she had an abortion. Britney is saying that when she was with Justin Timberlake, back when she was between 19 to I think 21, she had an abortion because Justin did not want to be 5 at the time. So, child, look. What we not gonna do is say, well, Britney had a story to tell. Jada's talking about sex. Have you read the book? The blog. I'm gonna wait till we get to Jada. I'm gonna wait till we get to Jada. I just want that same energy when media and blogs put things out one at a time. Okay. Britney is gonna be around here telling everything the same way Jada was, the same way Kay Washington was, the same way Will did, the same way any other person who writes an autobiography about their life does in the book. Okay. But Britney said in her book, and this is the first tidbit from the book of her talking about 20 years ago when she was between the ages of 19 to 21, she got pregnant and she had an abortion. And she said, okay, and I quote per these folks around here, it was a surprise. But for me, it wasn't a tragedy. I loved Judgement so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would just be much earlier than I anticipated. But Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives, that we were way too young. They started dating. She was 17, he was 18. They broke up around the age of 21, 22. Okay. She said, I'm not sure people will hate me for this, but I agreed not to have the baby. I don't know if that was the right decision. If it had been left up to me alone, I would never have done it. And yet Justin was so sure that he didn't want to. Now, the same way I said, okay, the same way I said, people have a right to do what they want to do when they with their bodies when they get pregnant. Okay. And I feel like when you get pregnant, you and your man, okay, you and your man, y'all both have a decision to make. I feel like if she feels like he pressured her to not go through with it, that's her experience. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like Justin or the guy in the situation has the right to say, I don't think I'm ready to be a father. I don't think I am. Okay, I think both of their opinions were valid. In this one quote, she's not saying, well, he forced me. She just said, well, he said he didn't want to be a daddy. And I feel like people still don't like Justin because of the whole Jenna thing. And I feel like they probably weren't ready. And I feel like it was good for him to tell her, I ain't ready to be a father. I also feel like they weren't carelessly having sex because of Britney and Justin. We see how Britney is now. And when she had her two sons, she was a bit older. This not that much, but she was a bit older. Okay. Ultimately, it's a decision that she made. It's a decision that she made, and I don't feel like she's wrong for talking about it. I don't feel like she's wrong for feeling like, well, if it was just my decision, I would have had a baby. But because of the joint decision, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't based on just me. So I don't feel like it should be like, oh my God, Justin forced Britney to, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that at all. Oh, I think I missed something. Oh, thank you for the JayBirds and Carter. It's a weird thing about, I don't think it should be that big of an issue, because it seemed like they made a decision. Now, the fact that she based her decision off of what he wanted, that's up for her and him to decide. But I do feel like let's take the issue with Tristan Thompson, who was cheating on Chloe, got that girl pregnant, told the girl, hey, I don't want this baby. I'm secretly cheating I'm secretly cheating with you and not using condoms, but I don't want you to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing. Then we are 18, we are 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, young years. And back then it was different. It's different when someone is saying, hey, we're in this relationship, we're both young, we're both stars, we not ready for no kid. And in my opinion, I do not think Britney or Justin were mature enough 20 years ago to have had a kid. Because when they broke up, it was messy shit. When he did Cry Me a River, girl, cry me a river, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a bunch of stuff going on. So I feel like, separate from how Halle and DDG are now, where they're both stable, it's a stable relationship. They're both in their 20s now. Times are different now. You know, and the fact that we see Britney Spears' family wasn't even really supportive. She was the machine. Britney was the machine that they worked. And Justin that was new in sync. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of them at that time were ready for a child. They just weren't. And times were different then, in my opinion. So I'm like, they made a decision of what they wanted to do or what they did not want to do. And that's what it was. And I don't want people to be like mad at him for him telling her, I ain't ready. And we ain't ready. Like, we should not have kids right now. And she ultimately, you know, made her decision too to not do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It would have ruined their narrative of Britney being a virgin throughout. Oh yeah, she was a virgin. They were pushing her as a virgin. And then things came out. They were not. Okay. But I just feel, not you feel bad at Tristan. I think we all feel bad at Tristan. Yeah, we all know Tristan is trash. But I want to give the example of when a man says, hey, I don't want to be father. And there's a difference between a man cheating on the girlfriend, getting someone else pregnant, and not wanting her to have the baby because it will ruin his actual relationship with Britney and Justin. They were in a relationship together, pregnant together. And his thing was, we as a couple are too young and are not ready to have kids. And I am not ready to be a father. You know, you know what I'm saying? The interview when he kind of snitched on Britney Spears to Barbara Walters, he chuckled when she mentioned she asked him when they were living together. Honey, I don't even remember none of that. Okay. But I just feel like this, you know, oh, bombshell. Britney says Justin did not want her to have the baby. Britney had a abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like this loud tabloid, this loud thing. It's just the tip of the iceberg, you know. And I just want the same energy when the blog started posting bit by bit of Britney's book, and Britney said that Christina Aguilera really did have sex with Eminem, and it was a secret. Britney says that the Backstreet Boys were doing cocaine in the bathrooms of the VMAs. Like, I feel like when she, and that's all, I'm making that shit up. Okay, I'm not being for real. I'm just saying, I want the same shut up, we don't care. Why are you telling us all your business? Why bring up all this old stuff? Why keep talking? I want the same energy y'all gave Jada. Get it to Britney. Give it to Britney, because Britney is, Jada wrote a book. And when the blogs and the news carriers got a copy of the book to read the book, and she was on a book tour, and they dropped nugget by nugget for what she wrote in the book. Y'all was mad at Jada. But we gonna get into Jada a little later. Anyway, but child, they said that. Okay. And we, again, when Britney book come out, I'll get it. Okay. We shall see. Okay. But I am not mad at Britney nor Justin for them getting pregnant. And Justin said, not today. It's not going to be me. He said, no. He said, no. Anyway, speaking of old loves, I thought it was so cute, okay, that Ashanti, okay, and Nelly, y'all know it's her birthday, so they're out celebrating, okay, and Nelly iced her out, okay, and I feel like love, so shiny and new, kiss, okay. I love seeing Nelly and Ashanti in this rekindled love relationship, and just them loving on each other, okay, it's real cute. Okay. He got her some real good jewelry. Okay. Nice ass watch and a nice ass necklace. Okay. And he iced her out. It's cute. You know, he be posting her. She be posting him. Okay. I feel like because they were around and together, and we never got to see them as a couple back in the day. We knew they were together, but that's back before folks was like showing us whatever. So seeing them now and seemingly happy, you know, I love to see it. And I'm going to promote Black love as much as I can. Not perfect love, just Black love. You know, just Black love. And love isn't perfect. And the sooner that folks understand that love ain't perfect, the more y'all will stop being so damn judgmental. Okay, but I was like, yay, it's so cute. Okay, T.I. say retiring. I feel like he said that before. I don't know, but he said he got a fifth album coming up, and it's gonna be his last album. It's gonna be called Kill the King. I mean, I almost feel like T.I. been retired. You know, from making new music. To me, when rappers retire, they don't mean they will not do, you know, tours that they won't do. I think they what it means is I am no longer making new albums, new music. I'm going to only tour and do my old stuff. I ain't making nothing new. So, y'all care that man retiring? I mean, I, as a T.I. music fan, I care. Because I love his music. As a, you know, T.I., you know, crazy, extra, no. Okay. But again, may he retire in peace and then do whatever else. Let's get into a bit of stupidity news, okay? This lady around here getting home braces. Now,
illegal, rushing because I'm ready to get them done.
she going to like.
Actually, this is my second set.
I'm gonna cut the thing off. She's going to a bargain basement person to get braces. Okay, she want her teeth straight. Even if I just want some because I want some. I don't even need them, but I'm gonna get them anyway. Who goes to a home basement to get braces? Okay, now is that a home? Is that a toolkit? Is that a bedazzled toolkit? Girl, not at home brace. First of all, the minute someone opened up the toolkit for me to get braces, and they have gloves that's supposed to be sanitary, that ain't in no box, they just balled up. You just stole them. You just stole them gloves from the doctor's office. Why they not in no box? Why they loose? I do not understand. Okay, it don't even look. It don't look organized. It don't look clean. No, standard metal orthodontic braces. Brackets. No. Mm-mm. Now those are little wires. Okay, different colors. Why? No. It is don't look. It look like your teeth gonna fall out. It's gonna be some metal poisoning. Who gets braces in somebody's basement? I don't understand. Okay, girl, is that thing clean? How do you know if it's clean or not? No, her hands probably dirty. This is crazy. And why are you wearing a bonnet? And why you, girl? Look, girl, no. How you know she not using? Girl, it's probably rubber glue. No. Mm. Oh God, y'all! If y'all want braces, do not go to the caboodle girl in the basement. Okay, don't do it. It just seemed like somebody finna die. Okay, someone gonna get sick from the braces. I don't care what it looked like before or after. It don't look right. Okay, I don't like it. It's just I need people to stop being dumb. Okay, I'm not saying that braces are not expensive. They probably are expensive. They expensive. Okay, but you just should not go and get them from the lady in the basement with the caboodle doodle kit. Okay, with the loose plastic gloves. Okay, and the caboodle kit not even they don't look clean. I don't trust folk. Look, I know everyone has a hustle. Okay, everyone has a hustle. I don't want to hustle with my health. You know, teeth are connected to the heart. Okay, oh, how do you know them braces were not, you know what I'm saying, reused? Okay, and people dumb. Speaking of dumb, now I was like, what in the hell? How did 4 Georgia inmates get on the run? Let's listen to the story.
A massive manhunt is underway tonight here in Georgia. 4 inmates escaped from a Bibb County jail, including an accused killer. Fox 5's Christine Spiro has
a killer on the loose.
More from the live desk tonight on how law enforcement says they escaped. Christine?
Yes, Russ, the sheriff's office says those 4 inmates escaped through a damaged window and...
Girl, not out the window.
Cut a fence overnight. The FBI and U.S. Marshal's office are both helping with the search tonight. They say the escape happened in the oldest part of the jail, which...
Why do y'all have people in the oldest part of the jail? It's probably your cousins. Why are they over there? I feel like when you in jail, ain't it supposed to be monitored at all times?
Which was in a state of disrepair. 10 people were working at the jail when those inmates escaped. Among them, accused killer Joey Fournier. Mark Carey Anderson also escaped. He was being held for aggravated assault. Chavez DeMiro Stoke was being held on drug and gun charges. And Jonathan Bernard Barnwell was being held for the U.S. Marshals.
First of all, the white man probably who they was holding. Cousins of mine as well. They may have been my cousins. I don't know. Anyway, the white man had to be being held for the marshal. The fact that a killer, an assaulter, a drug dealer, and then a random white man who we don't know what he did, that's how bad it is. Okay. How they not saying what that white man did? The fact that 10 working folk in one part of the thing, around here in 4 inmates who they don't even know each other. That means somebody said, "Hey man, that window open, man." And okay, I'll come too. How do y'all lose 4 full inmates?
They started viewing video footage and discovered that right around 3:30 this morning, these inmates were able to leave out from a day room window.
The day room, 3:30 in the morning, they playing that shit. Because why they all woke? Y'all not sleep. They planned it. Y'all have folk doing rounds at night?
On a second floor day room area of the jail.
So 4 people escaped from the second floor of a prison at 3:30 in the morning, and nobody knew nothing? Not nobody? Look, if I was an inmate who wanted, I'd be like, man, look.
Where's the justice? Where's the fucking justice?
I want to get out too. It's not fair that I did not get out and they did. Why didn't I know about the second floor window?
They were able to get out, go through that window and run out through a break in the fence.
Now, deputies think the inmates may have driven off in a blue Dodge Challenger. It was
not a blue dot, girl. I know a prison planned breakout when I see one. You hear me? 4 random inmates. One being held by the marshals. Get out of the prison from a second floor room and leave in a Charger. A blue one? One of them fucking the guard. I don't know which one. One of them 4 is banging a guard. The jail system in the city, I can see how. It's a jail. They can't get out of Wayne County. That's still stupid. I need them to get better security. There should not be a free open window on the second floor of a prison jail that 4 inmates of a murderer. They let a murderer out, y'all. Anyway, now that was in Georgia. Okay, let's travel over to Florida. Okay, in Florida, 17 Florida Sheriff Office employees charged. The fact that they're still charging people in the PPP loan stuff is crazy. But 17 of 17.
Gregory Tony, after 17 deputies have been arrested and charged with fraud. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with this developing story. Roy.
The PPP loan stuff, you usually had, different people from different walks of life. But when 17 people from the Florida Sheriff's Office, that means, first of all, if you work at the Florida Sheriff's Office, why are you getting a PPP loan? Did you lose your job? What happened?
Nicole, and we have learned that nearly 100 BSO employees did apply for the PPP loans. And of the 100, 17 of them are now facing federal charges. Well, as you mentioned today, we did get a chance to speak with Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney about these allegations. And he says if his employees were involved in this type of criminal activity, they do not deserve to be working in the law enforcement profession.
Well, if 100 of your employees, if 100 of your employees apply for PPP loans, something is up. Okay, something is up.
Did you believe you were receiving these loans legitimately? 17 members of the...
They guilty. Guilty people cover their face up because they don't want folks to know they're guilty. Okay, don't look at me. I want to be able to live my life. Don't do that.
Broward Sheriff's Office, which include both BSO deputies and detention deputies, released from the federal courthouse in Fort Lauderdale after being indicted on charges that include wide...
They did that shit. They look like they did that shit. They look like, oh, well, we busted.
Wire fraud after federal investigators said they fraudulently applied for and received funds from the Paycheck Protection.
Did he just true? You're like, well, you know what I'm gonna do? What you want me to do? I don't know.
Program or PPP loans.
Bonds were set. They're being released. Nobody, as far as I know, is being detained. And we'll take it from there. We'll be back in court.
Attorney Brian Silber represents 3 of the defendants, some of whom have either been suspended or placed on leave pending the outcome of the investigation.
I can't comment on the nature of the case.
While the charging documents do not allege that any of the defendants committed the charged offenses in the course of their official duties, this does not in any way diminish the seriousness of what the defendants are alleged to have done here.
Meaning, they did not apply for the loan or do anything while being on duty as the Florida sheriffs. They all just happened to all work for the same place. And I feel like, how did 100 people who work for the sheriff's office, so 100 folk who work there also have their own businesses separately, and they all say, hey, let's get a loan. Let's get a PPP loan.
Sheriff Gregory Toney said he first learned of the crimes in November of 2021, prompting him to investigate all 5,500 of his employees, including himself and other top brass. Of the 17 indicted, 7 BSO deputies and 1 sergeant in law enforcement, and 8 detention deputies and 1 sergeant in corrections.
I hate to see that, knowing some of the individuals and seeing the names on that list that's being indicted, some of them were good officers.
I know them. We hung out. I know them.
But you're only as good as the last act and conduct that you execute.
Amen.
We learned the defendants involved received tens of thousands of dollars. And
y'all think she did it? Y'all think she guilty? Does she like she guilty?
While the investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses, at the very least, the 17 now facing federal charges.
Y'all think she did it?
Allegedly did not.
If you're going to be participating in criminal activities, we don't want you in this profession.
Yeah. I just look. This is my thing. When the PPP loan shit came out, people be frauding. You hear me? People be frauding for no damn reason. But it's one thing if like 2 folk from the police. No. The fact they said 100 people filed and 17 of them fraud, okay, did not need the money or did not deserve the money. Y'all just stop it. Let's cut it out. Just don't do it, okay? Speaking of not doing stuff, thank you, Turo, for the Cash App. Speaking of not doing stuff, sometimes don't let people do your makeup. Okay, sometimes don't let people do your makeup. Now, Shannon Sharpe, okay, had somebody do his makeup. And I don't watch him on them shows or whatever. I don't, but I was like, I said, first of all, I said, did Shannon Sharpe die? I was so confused. I'm like, did Shannon Sharpe die? I said, why they got to pick up at Shannon Sharpe and he looked dead? He looked casket sharp. he looked like he ready for the upper room because I'm like it looked real caskety. It looked real, you know what I'm saying? Like him saying, take him to the king. I don't have much to lose my voice. I don't have much to. He's singing to Jesus up in heaven. And I was like, because I get scared when I see certain pictures that look like it's a dead person. And I'm like, that man ain't dead. I don't think he wants to be dead. And he not. So a new person did his makeup. Okay. A new person did Shannon's makeup. Okay. And I'm like, even though it was a new makeup person, I feel like, but was the person blind? Shannon looked like a drag queen. Okay. Shannon looked like somebody put drag queen heavy makeup on him. Like Shannon looked like he's wearing lipstick. Okay. Shannon looked like somebody gave him a little goatee. Shannon looked like, again, casket Sharpe. And, he is a chocolate brother. We love chocolate men, okay. Love a good skin on a man, okay. A little nice man, all that thing. But I was like, why did anybody let him go on camera like that? Why? And he looked like he's saying, this is some bullshit, okay? Who did this to me? Skip, but you changed my makeup person because it's bad, y'all. Now, he put out a statement that, hey, it was a new makeup artist or whatever, and, just a little bit too heavy. Now, he did say he's not gonna fire the person, okay? But I'm like, if you cannot do, some people, the same way we know some folk do not know how to do Black folk hair, we now see some folk don't know how to do Black folk makeup. Now, he did not say if the person was Black or white or whatever race they were. We don't know. But whoever it is, I was like, clearly, and this is the thing, at some point, like, is it why he wear eyeshadow? And it's eyeliner. It's eyeliner, it's lipstick. Okay, it's colored lip stuff. You hear me? Okay, lips are protruding. I have never, because I watch his clips. Okay, I have never seen Shannon Sharpe look like he's wearing makeup. Okay, he's wearing foundation. He has grease in his hair. Okay, he has an eyeliner. Okay, he has on lipstick. Okay, like he looks like he has on makeup. And for the men on these shows, you're supposed to have them in makeup, but it's not supposed to look like they're wearing makeup. And we know sometimes too, the makeup on camera will look different because of the resolution. But I'm like, why? Don't let people do your makeup for a live show if you've never had them do your makeup. Okay? Ever. What do I want to go to next? Let's have a quick little dance break because y'all like my dance break. Okay, now y'all have to remember, did y'all like the video as we have a quick little dance break? I'm so stupid. Y'all know I have to, change up stuff. You know what I'm saying? We used to Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Why did you tell me you knew the people? Sorry, y'all talking about text messages. You know what I'm saying? I just not too one fool. It has to be the bishop. It has to be the bishop. I feel like, each time I find somebody else to, give us a little dance break, I was, okay? But I had to go find the bishop and him dancing, and that's what I did, okay? But I hope y'all like the video, okay? I'm so damn stupid. I keep trying to avoid basketball wives, okay? I keep trying to just ignore it. Hold on. But it keep just popping up all over the place. Okay, it keep popping up here, there, or whatever. Now they saying I only see parts from IG. I'm not watching the show because I feel like I just cannot. It aggravates me that if Evelyn wasn't back on the show, I would probably watch. But I don't like them having her on as if we don't know who she is, what she said, what she's done, and this and that. Okay. Now, allegedly, okay, they saying that it had, 1 million views. Okay. Over 3 days. Okay. I don't care. I've heard that the Orlando season or the Orlando version is good. I can't even support that because I'm just upset that Evelyn is on the LA franchise. And I feel like I probably would like Orlando because it's all new people. But I just can't. It irks me so bad. Okay. So again, they say this is popular. I ain't watching, okay? But again, for 2 shows, now again, it's not saying that each show got 1 million. It's saying the 2 shows together over 3 days got 1 million viewers. Whatever. Evelyn round here beefing with the new girl, okay? And I'm like, why y'all beefing over bullshit? It aggravates me. I ignored them a lot, okay? It's whatever. Because the girl, bang, and then home record, fussing because bang was like how, Shawnee, had asked her back in 2010 about being on the show or whatever, which made Evelyn say, you couldn't even DM back then. DM wasn't even available. And I was like, bitch, whatever. And girl said, bitch, bye. Okay. DMs have been available since back then. Okay. But I'm like, it's Evelyn. So I don't like her. I don't care. And because of my disdain for Evelyn, I just can't give in to watching the show. It aggravates me. It's stupid to me. Again, if she was not around there, I would give it a glance. I can't support it. I cannot. Not today. Not ever. Okay. They say these white people to their house. When white people are broke and their house keep going into foreclosure and the white lady spent up all the white man's money and now they both broke, I don't really care that much. Kim and Croy is a couple who I feel like is like, yes, take me out of their group chat. Okay? Take me out of this shit here because y'all playing. Y'all are playing and trying to piece by piece put us in y'all shit actively. And I don't care right now. I don't care because it's bull of the shits. Okay. This is someone I will actively say, get out my face. Get divorced. Stop calling 911 on each other because y'all fussing and arguing and shut the hell up. Okay. Get out my face immediately. That's a couple where they can get out my face. Go away. Go away from me with this. Now, allegedly, per TMZ, they're selling their house for, the house is being listed. It hasn't sold for, the house is listed for $6 million. They bought it in 2012 for $880. So they're hoping to sell it. They're hoping to sell their house, get money to pay off all their bills. Even if they sell for $6 million, that will pay off what they owe. And they may have $1 or $2. But I don't care about Kim and Croy anymore. Get them out my face. Because they aggravate me. Okay? Because that's really a piece by piece, bullshit by bullshit thing. Okay? Antonio Brown is a football player. Okay, who used to be a football player. He was locked up. He got arrested because he owed like $31,000 in back child support. He then was released on $15,000 bond. I'm like, if he has $15,000 to pay bond, why he ain't paid his child support? Anybody know why that man ain't paid his child support? Why that man, if you can afford to pay $15,000 to get out of jail, why would you not just pay the child support money? You just wasted $15,000. Dumb, stupid. But I feel like I always hear his name in bullshit, so I ain't surprised. But I just had to point out the stupidity of that man around here getting locked up for no reason. Just pay the goddamn job. Just pay the child support. Why even play around with getting arrested, not getting arrested, this, that, for what? What is that reason? What's the reason for it? Why even go through any of that? It don't make no sense to me. And some men are stupid assholes who just want to consistently beef with us. And I be looking like, I ain't beefing with y'all. Not today. I'm going to pay what I owe and leave it be, because if I pay what I owe, I don't have to worry about going to prison and going to jail for a day or two. Now, what other stupidity do we have today? Let's get into Boosie stupidity. Boosie was on some podcast. And while talking, he talks about once your son, turns 16, it's time to start pushing P on them. You know what the P is. Now, I'm not going to play the clip because I don't know who podcast, and I'm going to get flagged. But that's what that man said. Boosie is an ignorant human being who says the most stupid things, but nobody ever says, Boosie, shut up. Boosie, take us out the group chat. No, y'all say that for the women, the black women, okay? Boosie says some of the most ignorant things when it comes to parenting. But y'all like Boosie, and I don't mean y'all, I'm going to say in general. It's stupid. Nobody should be pushing anything on their child. And he said that as if, push P onto your sons so that your sons won't be a part of the LGBTQIA community. But if someone said, my daughter turned 16, I'm going to push dick in her throat. I can't believe the double standards and the hypocrisy aggravates me. And I'm like, this is someone y'all can say, why does he keep getting interviewed? Not Jada. Jada is a beloved actress, okay, who is a bit vocal about her life now, but she don't be saying things. Boosie be saying the most stupid things, and no one peeps or blinks an eyelash saying, why does he keep getting interviewed? No, y'all like, oh, Boosie's so funny. Oh, Boosie's an asshole. Point blank, period. He's always saying something stupid. And then I feel like I'm now the preaching black woman who's like, y'all always come down on, y'all always are harder on black women and not these black men who say B of the S. Okay? B of the S. Getting on my damn nerves. Y'all have made me, not y'all, I'm saying. Let's touch on Sukihana. Now, there's a hypocrisy and stupid part of Suki that aggravates me, because Sukihana does things, says things, acts out in certain ways, and people look at her for the content and the intent that she puts out about herself as Sukihana. And when people talk to her or talk about her or talk with her about what she puts out as her style, her music, her, time of acting or music or whatever, the music that she do. It's weird to me that she then cries and breaks down about the pressure of being in the public eye, because she feels like people, she said, people, because I can't play the thing she said on the show. She says people like to judge her or base things off of her old self. I'm like, Suki, bitch, you was just in London talking to the white folk out in front of the damn castle about busting the coochie open, looking for somebody to stretch out your coochie. Sukihana aggravates me in the way of she actively does things. She currently does things. She does things in current time, but she then wants to complain to people who take in what she do. You can't say, don't judge me based on what I used to do. And you did it yesterday. You can't say, yo, they always bringing up old shit. It happened 2 weeks ago. And I don't mean that she doesn't have a right to have feelings. I don't mean that she doesn't have a right to feel like sometimes it's too much. I'm not saying that her feelings are invalid. What I'm saying is your actions don't match your emotions. Your actions don't match what you say you want to be. Your actions don't match what you're complaining about. Because if you did not want to be judged based on talking dirty and sucking dick and, want your cooch straight, if you did not want to be judged or I won't even say judge, if you don't want folk to look at you in that light, stop being that person. Suki felt like at some point in the past, when she first got on Love and Hip Hop, she was this character, and she's always been like that since we've seen her on the thing. And it's not like Cardi B used to be a stripper. Cardi B ain't still stripping. She's still rapping some vulgar lyrics. She still dances in music videos. She still dances for her husband. She still dances to have fun when she's going out. But her content, her intent, her her what is it called? Her character is not that of a rapping stripper. That isn't who she is now. So anyone bringing up Cardi stripping, you're bringing up old shit that Cardi used to do. She does not do anymore. That ain't how it was. Suki still be currently doing, this being Sukihana. And she'll say stuff like, well, I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want anyone to look at it. It's like, cool. But you also have to stop doing it. You can't say, I don't want to pimp no more. But you still pimping hoes. I don't want to sell, no, stop selling. If Sukihana just, like, no one is saying stop, rapping dirty things or whatever. But when you in your regular life, don't go to London and be out with white folk yelling out, I'm looking for a nigga to stretch out my cooch. What? That was a couple weeks ago. And until she changes and evolves from the stuff we currently see, they're going to keep bringing up what you currently do. Now, we've seen her break out crying in this. Let's see if in a week or two, she not somewhere on social media saying, yeah, stick it in her throat and let me shit it out, or something just nasty. You know what I'm saying? So you have to become what you want to be. Like, I love coming to y'all and having these conversations about all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep doing, so I have to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep doing what you want it to be. And I was like, girl, just stop being this person you think you have to be, because you do not have to be this dirty mouth rapping, penis sucking, dirty girl. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. But if you do, if that's your choice, cool. But you can't make it seem as if no one can talk about what you be currently doing. Okay, calm the fuck down. Is it just what left? What do I have? Because I have forgot when I went live last time. I forgot to do NeNe. I'm gonna do it right now. So I have forgot to do NeNe, a little thing on NeNe before. And I just think this is funny. Okay. So y'all know NeNe had that whole, I'm this and me and I'm single and not blah blah blah. Narcissist me and blah 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 blue. We now know that NeNe and that Naomi dude probably is broken up. Probably. Okay. And NeNe was on her social media. And I feel like NeNe has put us in the group chats of her breaking up with old boy. Okay. Because this is what she had up on her channel, on her stories the other day. Now, thank you for making me smile. Like, who's she talking to? Okay. Who? Now, the song was like him saying, you're going to lose me to somebody else. I'm like, NeNe, who is it? What you want to do, somebody else will. So to me, NeNe is putting us in the group chat because she's talking to Naomi, that dude that she was with. Okay. But she then said this.
Hi guys, okay, it's your girl. So listen, I just wanted to hop on here really quick and just say thank you to everybody these last couple of days. The love and support has been amazing.
Because y'all know her YouTube channel that she's actively on. It's pretty easy, it's enjoyable.
I mean, I've got text messages, DMs, emails from some of everybody from all around the world. As women, sometimes we have to fix each other's crown, and it's up to us to educate the next woman. Who knew that there were narcissists everywhere out here.
I knew. That's like common knowledge. I mean, I knew. Y'all don't know that. I mean, okay.
Doing damage to women's lives, and
I knew. She know. We knew.
Coming into their lives to use them. Who knew that there was a such thing called love bombing and devaluing and throwing away?
I knew. She know.
And all that kind of stuff. But again, it's up to us to educate one another. And
girl, we knew that. Girl, NeNe been with Greg so long, she know. You ain't telling me shit. I could have told you that, okay? We should educate you.
And I thank all of you guys who have been tuning into my YouTube channel. I had no idea that it would get the response that it has gotten.
It's crazy that she did not think, and she's NeNe Leakes, you know what I'm saying? The HBIC of Bravo. I'm so surprised that she did not think she would get support. I'm like, bitch, you got fans. So it's kind of crazy to think that she like, I didn't know I would get like that much support. Because her channel, I think, would get over 100,000 views. But I'm like, she could have been doing this. We've been saying it for years, for at least the past 3 years.
We have lots of videos that we will be dropping in the next few days. But yeah, that was a major hookup. Thank you to all of the veterans over at YouTube.
Why not a veteran? I don't consider myself a veteran because I started in 2017, but I didn't get like I was posting consistently, but I didn't start getting consistent views, over 1,000 views until like 2020, the beginning of 2020, right when COVID hit. But so it was like 3 years for me.
Who've been doing this for a very long time, and all of the support that you guys are trying to show me and help me. You know, I'm very new over here, but I'm very new actually over on YouTube. But I'm learning, and it's coming together really, really well. You can send me an email to booknene@gmail.com if there's anything you have to say to me about anything. Is there any hookups you're trying to hook me?
I'm not hooking you, girl. You hook us up. You hook me up
with, because Monica, that hookup was, thank you, girl. And just thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so very much. Yeah. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, run on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you real soon. We'll be dropping videos after video.
Girl, because all she do is talk, girl, NeNe. Anyway, NeNe on YouTube, okay? But I want her to know, girl, it's been narcissistic men forever. And ever. But I'm happy that she is finally just knowing, girl, put out your own shit, okay? Now, I don't understand why people keep putting Meg's name and stuff. I don't understand why Blueface is even a thing. I don't understand why I don't understand the disdain for Meg or people bringing up things about her that she has nothing to do with. Like nothing to do with. Like, Blueface and that girl he dating, who we don't, they call her Stewie. I don't call her Stewie. The first baby mama on Messy Lee show. Okay, Messy Lee around here and interviewing them, which I don't know why. And him saying, yeah, I did that already. I'm like, the fuck? Like, no, this is my thing. we also have to get this isn't current Megan. This isn't current Blueface. This is when he first came out with that Tatiana song like 5 years ago. This is before Megan was who she is now. And Blueface was, in my opinion, when he first came out, he was a handsome guy. You know, so I'm not knocking if him and Meg hooked up. I just feel like the fact that nobody knew, nobody cared. But to say it, I'm like, somebody needs to just donkey kick him down some stairs into some pillows with onions and needles. And it aggravates me so much that people like to drag Meg's. It made me, like, when I'm aggravated, I start to rub my face. It aggravates me that people keep trying to embarrass her by who she possibly could have hooked up with. And while it don't matter who she banged or did not, because I don't know if it did or did not happen. I just feel like that was no one's business. That was no one's business. And Meg, 5 years ago when this allegedly happened, because it's not anything recent. You know what I'm saying? At all. Because he brought up, like, back then I was, back when the freshman cover came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just aggravated at people's actions trying to embarrass Black women in any way they can. And saying that in an interview, knowing it would get picked up on the blogs, like trying to just browbeat Meg into being this promiscuous thought who has banged different folk. It makes me aggravated because dudes in the industry bang thousands of chicks, hundreds of chicks. And if a chick wants to be this free with her body because it's her choice, and she chooses to sleep with who she wants to, but did it privately for these men to basically out her because the baby did it and now Blueface did it. Technically, 22 but 1. But again, it's bullshit to me. And Blueface consistently has to use other women to keep himself in the news. Okay, Blueface was at first using Krishan. Now he's using babyface Stewie, the other baby mama. Okay, now he's trying to use Meg. I'm like, sir, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out my face. Because in my opinion, it's probably many people in the industry who have slept together and they just don't bring it up. They just don't bring it up. Because it doesn't matter. And if you banged Meg 5 years ago, nothing came from it. Nothing. But now you bring her name up, is you trying to get clout over who you had sex with maybe one time before. And the fact that they're trying to insinuate, okay, not just that, but where is it? Okay, this white man, the same white man who Tasha K had her interview with, the Adam 22 dude, gonna say, oh, Blueface told me that she basically gave him some head. I was like, after Tory shot her. So I'm like, okay, so Blueface, we already know you ain't shit. But the fact that the Adam dude, who no one asked you that, so for him to put that out makes him a piece of shit. This is also why it aggravates me when so many celebrities or these people in general go to these other people to promote and get on, who are around here just being fucking, girl, just alligator sharks. Just into the shit. In the water for the shit. Okay? Clowns. Clowns. I hope Adam 22 falls into some swamp water and then an electric eel swims its way in his asshole. Okay, that's what I hope. Because who asked you? Who asked you? This is the thing. Like, Blueface ain't got no book coming out and he's revealing, I was in love with Meg and we had this one night and, it never happened again, but I was in love with her. Like, he not telling a story about someone he was in love with and it did not work out. No, he's on interviews being messy and this white man right here being messy too. So y'all gonna be pissed at me because I will always stand for Black women when we are just trying to live our life. That's it. That's all. Meg ain't saying shit. Meg has been mad at her business, but everybody wants to pull out her name for clout and attention and for clickbait. Because now, when the Adam do a podcast, which get more numbers than mine, folks will watch and listen for the bull of the shit. To see, what else did he say? Because some folks don't like Meg. Why? Because some folks don't like Black women. Okay? So, they get on my fucking nerve. You hear me? I don't care if Meg did or did not. See, I don't care. It don't even matter to me at all. It don't matter at all to me. But for anyone to get up and say it, I'm like, you old punk ass bitch. Punk ass bitch. Okay. Let's get into Monique. Okay. Monique, in my opinion, okay, is being a bit hypocritical. We know that when Monique was fussing with Netflix, she wanted us all in her business. When Monique was defending her husband and how they have not an open marriage, but an open, she was all happy for folk to know this and that about what she had going on. When she was beefing with D.L. Hughley, she wanted all of us in her business about what was going on between her and D.L. All on live. I was prom queen. Her and Daddy's son was all on social media wanting everyone involved in their bullshit. Okay? So Monique was on Tigger's show. Okay? And Tigger was asking her about her thoughts on the recent Will and Jada stuff. Now, y'all know when folk go on these radio shows, they ask them, hey, well, what do you think about this, that, and the other? And this was Monique's response.
Spoken since I met you. Never afraid to say what you want to say and how you want to say it. I remember there was a moment you were being transparent about your relationship. And I was just curious if you had any thoughts on how this Jada Pinkett Smith thing is unraveling before our eyes.
That's not my business.
Oh, that's not your business.
Give me 5, Monique. That's mind your own. Thank you.
And
who cares?
me giving my opinion. My opinion is not. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Because what does that do for our community?
Oh.
me sitting here telling you what I think about Will and Jada Smith. I hope those beautiful people have an awesome life, however they go. That's it. I think if we stop focusing on other people and stop worrying about what other people are doing.
Oh. But didn't you want us to not watch the Parkers so that you can get your okay?
And how they're doing it, we would be so much further as a community, because those type of questions do nothing for us but turn it off the station and go, girl, yeah, you hear what Monique said about Jada and Will, and it does nothing for us.
But she wanted us to hear what she said about D.L. Hughley. She wanted us to hear about what she said about Netflix. It's weird to me. Like, again, it's weird to me that people who want people in their business to support them, they want people in their business to talk about what they have going on to sell their concerts and their comedy shows and or whatever. And I'm not saying that she's wrong for saying that, well, that ain't my business. I ain't saying that. But my point is, you can't want people to care about what you have going on. You want folks to have opinions about what you care about. But Jada writing a book, that's not my business. I don't like it. I feel like it's hypocritical because you want us to care about your opinion. You want us to care about what you have going on when you beefing with somebody. When Monique is beefing with people, she wants everyone's eyesight on it. She wants folks discussing it. She wants folks included in it. It's not that she said anything wrong. However, have that same energy when you want people to defend you and what you have going on in your life. No. Monique has also spoken about her private life. So my thing is, you can't say, well, when the people want to sit and talk about other people, that's not our business. But she's done the same thing. When she discusses her husband and their relationship, that's not anyone's business. And she's done that. Maybe y'all don't remember that, but she has. That's my point. When Monique and Sydney was going through shit and folks had opinions, Monique was all out on social media explaining whatever. That's my point. But y'all may not know when she did that. And she don't have to say anything good, bad, or indifferent about Jada or Will, because it isn't anyone's business. But don't make it seem like people are so busy trying to comment on, be included in, talking about, gossiping about, and that ain't the thing. But she's done the exact same thing. The exact same thing. And let me get to the end of the day, okay? Because I really wanted to get into Jada and Will. Now, one, just people going at Jada. You had the Dr. Umar dude.
You turning around telling the world that Chris Rock wanted to clap your flat ass cheeks. First of all, Jada, no disrespect, because you're a beautiful woman in the face. But you ain't got no body. You ain't 5'5", thick in the thighs by no stretch of any man's imagination.
So that's what that man said about Jada. Okay. That's what the Dr. Umar dude. Okay. That's part one. So when I tell y'all I am entirely pissed at people trying to railroad Jada as this talk too much insane person who just need to shut up, and then for him to say how, oh, well, she's shooting the face, but her body ain't shit. I'm like, sir, what the fuck? Then you had Jim Jones, who, for some reason,
My whole thing is, if you sold crack in the 90s, 9 times out of 10, there's still some crackheads in the neighborhood that can vouch that you were selling that butter. I don't know where Jada grew up at, but we need to go check and see. They got some fiends that can validify that she was selling that thing back in the. She had that butter on the block for sale.
So Jim Jones then says, "Oh, Jada, we need to go find the crackheads you sold crack to back in the 80s in Baltimore." Everything Jada said in her book, in the fucking book. Everyone wants a question. Everyone wants to say, I'm like, what drug dealer do you know? Like, did we ever ask Jay-Z to go find the things he sold? Did we ever go ask Rick Ross, prove we sold pot? Like, have we ever asked any rapper to prove they sold drugs? Have we ever done that? Have we ever? So it aggravates my spirit, the amount of Jada talks too much. I'm like, all Jada did literally was wrote a book. And if y'all do not know, Will wrote a book that came out, but a year or two ago? But never came out. There's a book called Will. He said in the book already they were separated. Will was also on the book tour. There's an interview of Will saying that they both had to go do what made them happy, but he ain't getting divorced. And so many, I'm like, I do not, and this is if Beyonce made a whole fucking album about Jay-Z cheating on her, and you're like, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce? What? I can't believe, if Beyonce wrote a fucking autobiography book and told of what she's learned from her 20s to her 40s, y'all would eat it up. Because it's Beyonce. And we all love Beyonce. Jada wrote a book about her life. Beyonce wrote Lemonade about her life. I do not understand on what world people feel like when somebody write a book, they talk too much. And then I feel y'all gonna be pissed at my ass because I'm about to just tell all y'all off. I don't mean y'all, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? People then like to equate Red Table Talk to, that Red Table Talk was about Jada's life and her love life and her sex with him. And I was like, it wasn't. If you actually watched all or at least more of the episodes than what was on social media, meaning on the blogs, you would fully see that show was about so much more than Jada and Will. However, when having people on the table, she was able to connect with them based on what she lived. The same way when I'm on my channel and we talking about drugs, rape, jail, abuse, I can say I was abused. I I can connect to all of that. So while talking as somebody who does interviews or you talk with people, you connect to the topic. You connect to the topic. So it aggravates me that folks are not paying attention to Jada is not doing 30 interviews about Will Smith. Jada did maybe 5 interviews about her book. And the questions they asked her about was about Will. However, they also asked her about her mom. Let me just go to my notes. Okay, because I said I was so focused on responding and reacting to people's reactions to the headlines that I never said, you know what, let me say what Jada said and not y'all reading a fucking headline. Okay, so Jada on the slap. She was on the Today Show. She talked to people. Those were the 2 major interviews, and I'm sure one of the clips she did with Fat Joe. On the slap. Okay. Holder said, Holder said that Jada said that Will wanted her at the Oscars that year because he felt like it was his year. It was his crowning moment. They've been together all them years, and he was going to finally possibly win an Oscar. So he wanted Jada there. And that's the reason why, even though they had been separated, even though they had been putting up a ruse as if they were still married or whatever, he wanted her there for that night. Okay. They had not been husband and wife for a while. So she was shocked when he slapped Chris. She thought it was a skit because I've seen Will box. I've seen him box, and he's a heavy hitter. So the fact that he swung and Chris didn't fall, I thought it was a skit, and that's why I laughed. And when he came back, I realized, oh, this isn't a skit. And she was worried about Will, was confused how Chris leaned over to her during the commercial break and like, hey, I didn't mean any harm. She's like, but I could not take it as an apology because there was so much going on. Even though after the slap and Chris's specials, he was calling Jada bitch. So even though he was nice to her that day on his show, his comedy shows, he still Jada bitch, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Also, she brought up how I get how folks, I get how people blame me based on this narrative that I cheated on Will with August. Okay, made him come on the red table to talk about it. He looking all sad. Okay, like I had all this power and I'm controlling Will, and then he snapped. So I get the narrative that's why they blamed me. Will have dated multiple of his female colleagues while filming movies. So I don't know why people come on now. Yes, they want to forget. Okay, they want to forget things. She wrote in her book that Chris did ask her out on a date before. So when Dr. Umar was talking about, oh, you said Chris wanted to slap them cheeks. That ain't what she said. Ain't what she said years ago. If y'all recall, there was a time with Will and Jada that there was always rumors that they were divorcing because Will was cheating. That's back when Will was doing that. I'm saying there was rumors of Will cheating. So there was always these rumors that they were breaking up. This is before 2016. So before they actually separated. She said, because that was always in the blogs, that Chris thought they were getting divorced. So Chris called, he contacted me or whatever, and he asked me on a date. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, aren't you and Will divorcing? She was like, no, that's tabloid bullshit. She said he apologized. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And that was it. Okay. And again, that was years ago before anything. Okay. On the Today Show, well, hold on. You know, Jada said that she had been holding in her life experiences. Okay. How so many women feel like they can't speak on their life because they will be judged. And the minute Jada wrote a book about her, the book is not about Will. The book is not about Will. The book is literally about her life. So her saying women feel like there are so many women who do not speak about depression, suicidal thoughts, miscarriages, abortions, abuse, just not being happy in life because we feel like we will be judged. And she was saying how so many women have these life lessons that can help other people who may feel alone because we hold in our feelings, our life lessons. That's why so many folks be surprised when seemingly happy looking people take themselves out because they're holding in whatever. Okay. Or when folks who can't heal themselves because they're holding in all this shit. And so her point was, I wrote a book because this is what my life has been. This is what I've been through in my 50 years on this earth. This is what I've been through. And when she said so many women feel like they can't speak out because they will be judged, look at what y'all doing to Jada. Judging Jada based on the tabloids, the blogs, putting out headlines that are excerpts from her book. Anyway, she brought up how her and Will, all the things her and Will have been through, brought them closer. So many people act like if you have been with somebody for 30 fucking years, when you are with somebody, when you're in your 20s and you're now in your 40s or 50s, you're different people. All of that wasn't no cakewalk. If you think your grandparents who have been together for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever, all these years, my grandparents were to my grandparents on my bio dad side, my grandfather just passed away last month. They were married for 72 years. If you think in 72 years, my grandparents did not go through things, you are fucking fooling. And even on my mom's side, my grandma passed away when my mom was a teenager. He got married to my grandma, and they were together until they both passed away. So if you think people are together and they don't go through shit, you're foolish. So her saying, me and Will, we've been through some shit, and the things we've been through, the separation brought us closer. We had to tear down what we had because that shit wasn't working. And we found what works for us. Jaylee at 21 is not Jaylee now at 41. Because I always say, if I was on YouTube in my 20s, hell, in my early 30s, this would be a whole different channel. I was a different person. I'm still me, but like I've grown because I've lived life. I've loved, I've lost, I've been abused, I've been mistreated, I've been loved dearly. You know what I'm saying? All of that builds and makes you what you is. And she's saying, I wrote a book about that. It has happened to include Will. So Hoda then said, when you spoke about, when you and Will being separated, it being like an unofficial divorce, but y'all were still pretending to be together. So why did y'all do all that? She said, and this made complete sense to me. She said, we needed time to get strong about it. We loved each other. We had to figure out what we wanted before telling the world anything. And we were really fragile then, but now we're solid. And now we can discuss it. Case in point, I watched, her point was anybody wanting us to tell the public, hey, we are not together, but we don't even get what's going on with us. So we was like, we'll wait until we know what the fuck we want to do. It has happened. It took them years to do it. I watched a YouTuber named Faye in the City. She does hair content on her channel and other things, whatever. And Faye, her husband, we would see her. We knew she was married. She had weight loss surgery. She then had a baby, and then slowly but surely, like, I'm like, she not wearing a wedding ring, and she always do. But I'm like, maybe her ring got too big for her finger. I don't know. But I noticed something with her and her husband is different, and she just wasn't talking about it. Now she talked around it for a while. Okay, a while, Brian. And then just, I think this week or maybe last week, she put out a video saying, okay, I'm now ready to tell y'all over a year ago, her son is 19 months. Over a year ago, she was like, me and my husband, we're divorced. And now y'all, she's like, and I just didn't tell y'all. But if you watched her, you knew it, but she didn't say it. And she said, it's crazy that she put out that video, and then Jada was saying this in her recorded interview. She said, so many people come out and talk to people publicly while in the midst of a storm, and they end up telling people stuff that is not supposed to be public because you're hurt right then. So when you're hurt about things, you sometimes open up too much. And Faye said, I was too fragile to tell y'all anything. It was hard for me. Now I'm in a good place. I'm stronger, and now I can tell y'all, yes, me and my husband, we're divorced. Like we're divorced. It's been over a year. Okay, hard. And even though in her content you saw her moving differently, you saw it. You saw the difference. The same way Will and Jada started talking about a life partnership, about you saw Will and Jada said things over the years that clearly was, we're not husband and wife. We just haven't said what it is yet because they had not figured it out. With Faye, who's a YouTuber, her point was and she did not say why they divorced, nothing, but that it wasn't what she wanted. It was hard. This name saying she didn't want it. And her point was, people will tell you what's going on before they know how to tell you what's going on. Because you should never talk when you don't know, when it's too raw. And when Jada said, we had to figure out how to get strong to say whatever. There are things that I went through that I will never give details on. Because one, as Flo said, you do not need to give anybody details of your life because it's really not their business. But people see what it is and you move on, you be stronger from it. And people, to me, are judging Jada because they feel like, well, she didn't tell, that Will and Jada did not tell us they were separated. They didn't tell us that they were dating other people. They didn't tell us. They made us believe. A lot of couples, people just live their lives. And once they feel like they're strong enough to say, hey, yes, me and my husband divorced, which is what Fada City said. And with Will and Jada, if you had paid attention over the years, if you read Will's book, if you watch Will's interviews, they clearly were like partners and no longer husband and wife. So what? So her point was we were fragile then. That's really what it was. Okay. Holder said, Holder then reads what Will said about Jada's book. He reads a statement. Okay. And Will said, when you have been, and I'm paraphrasing, when you've been with someone for so long, you kind of have emotional blinders on. So you lose your sense of their subtle beauties and nuances. Meaning, in my opinion, they have been together a long time. And, Jada then said, we both kind of stopped seeing each other. So we went our separate ways to check ourselves, okay, to try to find our way back to each other. And then, most counselors suggest separation before divorce. No one says, y'all beefing? What is divorce? No, they say, hey, y'all should separate and then see if y'all can find y'all way back to each other. They just happen to do that for like 7 years. Okay? And period. We have to stop expecting perfection from celebrities as if they're not human. And I don't feel like I don't feel either one of them lied to us. I feel like they continued living like regular. Where they sleep is they busy. Will is a busy actor. Jada's busy. It's not as if they are working at a law firm in a school and at the end of the day they come home. No, Will gone on set for months at a time. The kids grown like the fuck. Okay. Now again, so many people focus on Jada's the Will stuff. I said Jada also discussed her suicidal thoughts. And so Howard asked her how did the kids react to hearing it in her book. She said, well, first of all, I talked to them already. So they knew about it already. My whole family knew that I was unhappy. And no one can figure it out because from the outside looking in, I should be happy. I have this husband, these great kids, I should be happy. But I was unhappy. Okay? And no one can figure out why. Because look at my life. It's so great. She said, but again, back then, no one was discussing mental health. And no one is talking about the fact that Jada is discussing her mental health and how she wants to kill herself. How was that not a topic? But her saying me and Will separated back in 2016. Okay. I'm like, that's a conversation because again, we've seen so many people who see the fact that she talks about how she had planned how to do it because she did not want her kids to feel like she took herself out. So she figured out how I can make it look like an act I can fall off a cliff. And I'm like, that's not what y'all want to discuss, how she was able to get over that hump because so many other people feel that too. That ain't worth a conversation. A Black woman discussing how she was depressed. She was a rich, beautiful, wealthy, working woman with what we would think is great for anybody. And she was so unhappy. And we have seen story after story of different people who take themselves out. And we like, why? Why would anyone? Robin Williams, the Twitch dude, so many people we hear of taking them the fuck. And now y'all up here bullying that lady and telling her you ain't shit. You are horrible. Because y'all crazy for doing that. Okay. Holden then asked her about, okay, so if and when you and Will, find your next great love. And she said there is no finding the next great love. Like, she's like, currently me and Will are in a place of healing and trying to heal our relationship. And we've been working hard. We were separated, but we are working hard to bring things back to a life partnership. And she said, because Holder kept saying husband, wife. It's weird. People have this husband, wife scenario as if we don't have wife, husband, or trans woman and trans man in a partnership. Like, people have this thought process that, it has to be husband and wife, and that's it forever. You're happy forever. You're together. That's not everyone's narrative. And she said it's not about this standard of husband and wife. Okay. She said because people have this idealistic idea of a perfect husband and wife, and we can't be that to each other because it's killing us. She said we can only be the human that we each are and love each other from there. I've always said you have to find a person, an asshole that you tolerate, and then live life. And for some people, monogamy isn't what they want forever. So Jada said, we can't make it seem as if I'm going to be with you for the rest of my life, and my eyes will never wander around and see something else I may want to touch. You know what I'm saying? And if the person you with feels the same, that's their life. That's their life. And if y'all recall, Will and Jada were very private. Very private. That's why people had this notion of them having this perfect marriage, because they were a private, as every couple is. That's why when couples pop out and say, surprise, we're divorcing, we're like, what? Oh my God. Y'all were so happy. Y'all were perfect. I can't believe, because so many people keep their business to themselves. Because when you let people in, their thoughts, their opinions, their judgment comes in, and she's all fucked up. Okay. But if you recall, Jada and Will were private people. They were not on social media at all. When Will finally got on IG, he said, I've been fighting against it because I'm a private person, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So they began little by little letting us in to their life. And folk act like Will and Jada has always been taught. No, they weren't. They let us in finally, and folk then want to judge them. Y'all talk too much. Oh my God, y'all talk too much. It's talking too much. Why you can't talking? Now, I want to play a little bit of what Jada was with Fat Joe. So Fat Joe put us up on his thing. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the listen.
Of your kids.
I am. I'm super proud of them, all of them.
And they all support you and
Absolutely.
the book, and
Absolutely.
they're not worried about you.
Nah, because they see. I mean, they've lived this with us.
So he was asking her about the kids. Have the kids, the kids? She's like, they fine. The kids lived. Can you imagine somebody saying, "Well, how your kids feel?" You like they lived it. They was here with us. They're not, y'all feel some kind of way because y'all don't know. Okay. But my kids were in the house with us. So they not dumb. I mean, they may not know everything, but they're aware.
And so they've seen the journey and they love it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they love it.
Well, because me and Will, we are in such a good place.
And can you imagine your parents being at odds for years and they separate and you see them? Dang, mom and daddy have worked through their issues and now they're back to being in a good place. What if your divorced parents just separated for a couple years, but then found their way back to each other? Wouldn't that make you happy?
That's not what the tabloids are saying.
But that's the tabloids.
Oh.
And so everybody's sticking to, we split up. We've been separated. So it's like.
So they running with it.
They're running with that. And
again, that's the tabloid.
It's like, we have been separated, but guess what? After the Oscars,
we are back together.
We came back to a whole place.
That little thing, boy, he got a little gangster there. He said, yo, well, I'm about to take you back.
See?
He said, I'm about to take you back, Will.
That we did so much healing together.
After the Oscars, we did healing together. And because the people was like, girl, that's crazy. What happened with? So the fact that she said, we had to heal together. It's like, oh, yeah. And she like, we just found our way back to each other. We're back around. We're kind of still here. We'll see what it is or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool.
After that, I was like, this is when you really show up.
And then the Tupac soulmate and all that. He's cool.
Who said? Did I?
Oh, it's out there. It's out there.
I said he was my soulmate.
That's what they saying. You said.
Where?
That's all over.
Where is it?
You gotta read the book. You
gotta read the book.
I know. I'm gonna listen to the book.
Listen.
So they put whatever they want out there.
Me and first, I'm gonna just tell you right now.
Read the section in the book. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's very clear in the book. Me and Pop were never an item.
And people like to make it seem like when Jada send me the statement that Jada made so I can see what he said, because I haven't seen the kids. I haven't seen any statements from the kids. If you have it, send it to me in DM. But again, people making it seem like when Jada speaks about Tupac, she speaks about it from a lover standpoint, like, oh my God, and I'm like, do y'all get Pac died when he was 24, 25, back in 96. And if you've never lost a close friend who was murdered, and then not only that, for the rest of your life, people keep talking about your murdered friend. And then people make it seem like if you comment, if you reminisce, if you give a tribute to your friend who died, who was murdered, oh, you being rude to your husband because you loved him. I'm like, you could have a platonic relationship and that be a friend. The fact that people feel like Jada is not entitled to mourn, to remember her friend, but all you motherfuckers who don't know Pac, didn't know Pac, only was a Pac fan, feel like y'all can love him and be sad about him, but she can't. But the headline of Jada said Tupac's her soulmate. And in her book, she just said, we were great friends who were never in a relationship, but I felt like as a friend, we were soulmates. soulmates are not always like sexual in nature. Okay?
Oh,
Never, Joe.
no, that's breaking news. We thought that.
That's the problem. See, that's the problem with me. People make too many assumptions because I be trying to keep stuff close to the chest.
You want to know what? Up to now, that was a great part of your mystique too. That people thought, was Pop. Pop's the realest rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? So you had one of the greatest, most royalty husbands in the world, and it was rumored that you was one of the realest rapper ever.
Yeah.
Prolific. You know what I'm saying? So you was popping.
We were never together.
You've been popping. Like
we were never together.
Never together. Wow.
Never together. And people, when they read the book, they'll see how deep our friendship was.
Again, how deep the friendship was. How deep the friendship was. So it's all this bullshit about, oh my God, poor Will. Jada's just, oh, poor Will. She loves Pac. Poor Will. Oh my God. Poor Will. And I'm like, it's just dumb to me. And again, all of this is based on what the blogs, the news cycles, excerpts they took out her book and just put a headline. No one had read. I'm going to read this whole book this weekend. My plan is to read on either Saturday. I'm going to read the whole book and have an opinion. Because I refuse to be a part of a problem that does not allow women, mainly Black women, to have a voice, to speak on their life experiences, to speak on what they've learned, to speak on healing. Because Jada's saying, when she said when Will, stabbed Chris, and that was the catalyst that brought them back together. Because one, I'm like, what the fuck going on? And both of them healed from that and ended up healing together and are now on this path of getting back in their life partnership together. I'm like, stop hating. There will be no Jada hate. And I'm not saying she's perfect. I'm also not saying that, some things can be left, on the cutting floor. But I'm like, I can't say that until I read her book. And if anything, we'd say the blogs needed to stop putting out a new excerpt from her book every day, as if she kept talking day by day, not them getting her book and cherry picking salacious things to go along with a narrative of Jada being this ball crunching. And let's not forget, as Will said and then said, Jada did not cheat on Will. They were separated, and the reason I feel like it was an entanglement is probably because of how folks found out. And that was because August Alsina was interviewed by Angela Yee, and he said it. No one knew nothing before August Alsina went and said that. That's what made people say, oh shit, Jada cheated on Will. Because August Alsina said that he was with Jada. That's where it came from. So anyone making it seem as if, oh, Jada just came out one day and said, I left Will and we done. No. People thought, oh, Jada told Will on the red table that. I'm like, y'all thought Will did not already know? And as we now see, yes, he knew. You know what else? The fact that the people Will fucked hasn't came out is the only reason that Will seems unscathed. Because we're not going to act like this handsome, tall, rich, amazing looking man wasn't getting fucked the same way Jada was. If Jada was with August, Will was with somebody too. The difference is whoever he was with did not do a fucking interview about it. That's the issue. Also, you know, I apologize because when y'all know usually I do, you know, these due diligent deep dives to bring y'all what was actually said. And I was so mad and frustrated and aggravated at the hate and disdain for Jada. I just kept reacting to people's reactions and never said, you know what, no, this is what was said. You know, this was what was said, like, and I didn't do what I usually do because I was like, y'all get off of Jada, get off my girl, okay? And I'm like, it's more than what the blogs are saying. They're putting out stories on purpose because they know y'all don't like Jada. Because y'all think, oh, she cheated on Will. Poor Will. Poor, tall, rich, famous Will Smith. Jada is harming Will Smith. And we can't take it. We can't. And it was bullshit. Bullshit. Now, I want to also point out this last thing that's going to be done because it's already late. It's already midnight. Okay. And I did not know it's going to be so long. Jada discussed her selling drugs and her parents. She said her upbringing shaped her in many ways. Her parents were both young drug addicts. Okay. How she was not a priority to them. And because she was not a priority to them, she never learned how to be a priority for herself or how to create healthy boundaries or relationships. And how her parents, she said parents don't have to be perfect, but they should remind you that you are worthy and lovable. And I did not have that foundation. And I did not realize I did not have that until I was an adult. Okay. How she was around seeing drug dealers or whatever. And because she saw drug dealers, back in the day, back in my day, you know, you would see the dope dealers who had money. Oh, I want to be like them. You want the money like them, okay? So she said because that's who then back in the day in Baltimore, you looked at them as successful. And she said because my mom was on Jada's mama was on heroin. She said my mom was a fully functioning heroin addict, but she wasn't doing good. Okay, our house wasn't that good or whatever, and I felt like if my mom died from her drugs, if she goes to jail for drugs, like what am I gonna do? I'm working. I have a little bit of money, but I'll have enough money to sustain myself if something happens. And she said, so I started selling drugs, and it helped me survive. So I'm like, the book is not just about Will. So before y'all get on the blogs and this and that and that and this and complain, no, get the book and stop believing headlines. Stop it. When I come to y'all with a story, I never read a headline and then say, okay, y'all, this book. No, I see a head and I read what it is. But this Jada hate train, y'all, not in my house, not in my corner, not today, not ever. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I did not mean to be this long, but I was, okay? Look, y'all, do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section for y'all, those y'all watching. Also like the video, okay? Like the video, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay? Now, look, I will be live tomorrow for something. I don't know what, but something, okay? I had a great time with y'all tonight. Okay, thank y'all for listening to me ramble on for damn near 3 hours. Okay, but allow people some grace. Look, let me get on camera real quick. If I've learned nothing else since I turned 40, since I caught COVID and damn near died, since I feel like got more empathy for people. Even how I review content is different. I try to allow a little bit of grace. Stop badgering Jada. Okay, go ask your mom, your daddies how they survived in the past. I'm saying things happen. Okay. Anyway, y'all, have a good night. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Be good and be safe. I love you all.